something interesting for us to discuss this morning. Okay, so just before I start my class, I just go ahead, you know, open up one of the major news outlet in the country, and I stumble upon this news, making a headline for a short brief. Okay, so if we look into the headlines, Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs is begging Ministry of Finance to increase the subsidy of cooking oil packets. Now we know cooking oil packets is basically one of basic necessity in Malaysian cuisines, palm oil in particular. Okay, and many shops, restaurants, major food providers are using cooking oil packets. Okay, so looking at the headline, the first thing that comes into my mind would be, okay, we have a supply problem in our country, and they are actually acknowledging the problem. Okay, so now this stems from the conditions, the health of the economy itself. Okay, now what is the role of Ministry of Finance in this? Because it looks to me that Ministry of Finance is now controlling our food supplies. Okay, they have control our jobs, they have control our lives, and now they're controlling our food. Isn't that fantastic? Because if it's not to you, then you might need to relook into your thoughts and ask yourself the question, how about my savings? What is the outlook for me in the next 5 years? Right? And I would say this to the middle class people out there. Okay, for the sake of the class, the middle class people, which most of you comes from, okay, you have to understand these small little things are negatively impacting you. Alright? So now, if we look into this news, they have 60,000 tons of supply for cooking oil packets every month. I do not want to talk about the detrimental health effects of cooking oil packets. That would be for the healthcare section later on. But for the state of the economy, how's the country is performing? We're not performing very good. Okay? And the only thing that you can do is to save yourselves. To save your own to save your own economy in the first place. How? You have to start practicing alternative economy. You have to start transacting using precious metals. You have to start transacting using legitimate cryptocurrencies. And when I say legitimate cryptocurrencies, I'm not saying about cryptocurrencies that are approved by the government. I'm saying about cryptocurrencies that have the ability to preserve value, to preserve your purchasing power. Now, if they're asking for more subsidy, which I'm pretty sure, the subsidy will be there for a short period of time, and after that it will be cancelled, what would happen to you? You have to start protecting your savings now. Okay? The numbers don't mean anything if you fail to save your savings. If you're still saving in fiat currency, if you still think that fiat currency is working, wait until digital finance and also digital banking and also digital currency comes its way into Malaysia. And then you have fully submitted your life to the Control Ministry of Finance. Because it looks to me that they are not caring for you. Right? That's why you're here. That's why you're in the class today. To learn about this. Now I decided to share this video out in our channel for other people to understand why they need to learn. Right? Okay. So we're begging, we are hoping that the Ministry of Finance will provide us with a little bit more subsidy on cooking oil packets so that we can resolve the problems that we have with supply. They are acknowledging the supply problem. Fancy that. There is a supply problem. There is an economy problem. There's problem about diseases and disorders. So all of you today, here today, have made the best decision in your life to continue on with the class so that you would understand about what's going on. You could make an extra steps. Not an extra steps, right? It's not just a step. It's steps, many steps that you will learn to understand about how to get away from all of this when other people have no idea because they do not take the initiatives to learn. They think all the information in the internet works. No, not really. 85% of the information in the internet are pure rubbish, are designed to control you, are designed to program your mind, right? So 26th of June, which is like 4 days ago, Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs put out a proposal to increase the subsidy quota of 10,000 tons more. So again, I'm not going to talk about the detrimental health effects of cooking oil packets, but what are the choices available for the middle class? Because these are the classes that made 60% of the population in the country. 60% of the population in the country is actually middle class people. And almost 80% of them decided not to do anything. Okay? They decided just to go with the flow. No, you have to change yourself before something changes. Otherwise, it is a combination of your fault and also the administration fault. Okay? So, what is the relation between cooking oil packet supply and also the economy? So as the economy is not doing so well, they would have to provide the low quality of things to you, which would bring effects to your family, to your friends, to yourself. We understand that the quality of our food has been degrading all this while. And I said all the problems that we have now are related back to our understanding of the economy in the first place because we decided not to do anything, because we decided to behave like a river, just to go with the flow. If I'm stuck between a few logs, I'm done, I'm stuck. So how to unstuck yourself? By learning about alternative economy, isn't it? So what is alternative economy in the first place? Alternative economy is an economic system which is further away from the system that you have today. The system based on fiat currency, the system based on usury, the system based on unjustified taxes. There are two mediums that can offer that. The first thing is precious metals. The next thing is cryptocurrencies. Okay? We are going to move ahead to digital banking, digital finance, digital currency. So is it something of value? When it is unlimited, it is printed out from thin air, it is being manufactured from thin air, it's just the numbers. Is it worth investing to this kind of systems, a system based on fiat currency? Do you think you're making a profit? No. The cost of living has been increasing steadily in the past few months, not in the past few years. And what are they going to blame? This is fantastic news this morning. They are acknowledging the problem. Now, if you decided not to take any actions, that's on you. Okay? So, I'm going to stop the video right here because we're going to share this video out into the public just to give an idea to those who listen in into this video, right? We're going to continue with our class, and I'm going to stop this video right now so that we can continue further with our class.